ever find yourself wanting to like tell a story on TikTok, but it would take like a ton of separate videos.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Like all those, travel montages everyone does.
Right.
Or those step-by-step recipes. I love those.
Yeah, those are great.
Well, guess what?
What?
TikTok has this feature called slideshows, and that's what we're diving deep on today.
That's awesome. I'm excited to talk about this.
Me too. Because I think we can really help people figure out how to use them.
Definitely.
And like how to really boost their engagement using them.
Absolutely. And I bet some people are thinking slideshows. Seriously.
Right. Like, haven't those been around forever?
Yeah, that's so old school.
Exactly. But TikTok has actually done something really interesting with slideshows.
Yeah, they've given you a lot more control and options than other platforms.
Way more. And they're definitely not like your grandma's PowerPoint.
No, not even close.
So, according to the SocialWick Podcast, TikTok has 2 types of slideshows.
Oh, cool. 2 different kinds.
Yeah. So first up, swipeable slideshows. Imagine like you're browsing clothes online.
I do that all the time.
And you're swiping through to see each item.
Oh, I get it.
It's just like that.
Okay.
The viewer controls the pace. They can spend as much time on each image as they want.
That's a really cool way to showcase products, I bet.
Oh, absolutely. Especially if you want people to like zoom in on details.
Right. Or for recipes.
Ooh, yeah.
Where you really want them to linger on a step.
Yes, exactly.
It gives the audience control.
It's like a choose your own adventure kind of thing.
I love that.
And then there's the non-swipeable slideshows.
Okay, how are those different?
So think of it like a movie trailer.
Okay, got it.
The images auto-advance to build suspense.
Ah.
It creates a seamless flow, and it's perfect for visual stories with like background music.
That makes sense.
Like, a recap of an epic vacation.
Yes. With like cool music.
Exactly. Or that heartwarming pet adoption story.
Oh, that's a good one.
I've seen so many of those.
Me too. And they always get me.
So what I find fascinating is that this choice really empowers creators.
Definitely.
Like TikTok is handing you the reins.
Right, like, here you go. You're in charge of the viewing experience.
Exactly. It's not a one-size-fits-all situation with slideshows on TikTok.
I love that.
So now that we know about these different slideshows, how do you actually make them? Like, what's the process?
It's super simple.
Really?
Yeah, which isn't surprising.
Because
TikTok really focuses on quick content creation. Oh, that's so true. Like, the easier it is to make something, the more likely people are to actually post it.
And the more content there is to fuel the algorithm.
Exactly.
Which we all know and love.
Right.
Well, some of us love it, some of us hate it.
True. But either way, it's there.
It's definitely there.
So to make a slideshow, it's really easy.
Okay, walk me through it.
You hit that plus button to create a new video.
Got it.
Then you choose upload.
Okay.
And you select multiple images from your gallery.
So you can pick more than one picture at a time.
Yeah, exactly. And then boom, TikTok basically makes the slideshow for you.
Wow, that is simple.
It is, but during editing, you can decide if you want it to be swipeable or not.
Ah, there's like a toggle or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, it's cool.
And of course, you can add music and filters and captions and all that.
Yes, all the TikTok magic.
It's all there.
Now I have a question.
Okay, shoot.
How do we know, like, when to use which type of slideshow?
That's a great question.
Like, I can see myself getting stuck.
A tween?
Yeah, between using a swipeable for, say, like a product launch.
Okay.
Versus a non-swipeable for, like, a cool brand storytelling piece.
Yeah, what should we be thinking about when making that decision?
Exactly.
Well, I think it really boils down to your goal.
Yeah.
Like, what are you trying to achieve with this slideshow?
That's a good point.
Are you looking for interaction? Do you want viewers to really explore at their own pace?
Then swipeable's the way to go.
Exactly.
But if you're trying to, like, build emotion and create a really immersive experience.
Yeah, like with a travel montage.
Yes. Or an event recap.
Then non-swipeable is going to be more impactful.
That makes total sense.
It does.
I actually tried a swipeable slideshow for my dog's birthday pictures.
Oh, that's cute.
And people went crazy for it.
They loved it.
They loved being able to control the cuteness overload.
That's hilarious.
But then for a recent trip, I did a non-swipeable slideshow.
Okay, how'd that go?
With some chill music, and it honestly felt like a mini-movie.
See, that's what's so cool about this feature. It's so versatile.
It really is.
And here's something else to think about.
What's that?
The size of your images.
Okay.
You really want to aim for vertical content.
So it fills the screen.
Exactly. 9.1 seed is like the magic ratio.
Okay. I'll have to remember that.
And you can even pre-edit your pictures in other apps before you even upload them to TikTok.
Ooh, that's a good tip.
It helps give your slideshow a more polished look.
Makes sense.
Like it's more cohesive.
So I do have another question, though.
Okay, what is it?
If TikTok makes it so easy to make slideshows.
Doesn't that mean everyone's slideshows are going to look kind of the same?
Oh, that's a great question.
Like, how do we stand out?
It's all about adding those extra touches.
Like, what kind of touches?
Well, think about transitions between your images.
Okay.
You could do a slow zoom or a fade.
Those are good.
And don't forget about sound.
Oh, right. Music.
Yes.
Yeah.
Find music that really matches the mood of your slideshow.
Totally. Or even add a voiceover.
Ooh, that's a great idea.
It would give it more personality.
Exactly.
So for all you listeners out there, as you start experimenting with slideshows,
Yeah.
really think about which type best serves your content and like your overall goals on TikTok.
Absolutely.
Are you letting viewers savor the details, or are you guiding them through a specific story?
Those are important questions to ask yourself.
They are.
And here's something to ponder.
I love pondering things.
How can you repurpose content that you've already created for other platforms?
Like our Instagram photos.
Exactly. Turn them into a TikTok slideshow.
That's such a good idea.
It's a great way to reach a whole new audience.
Absolutely.
I love it.
So yeah, TikTok slideshows,
What about them?
they're not just fun to make, they're actually a really powerful tool
Totally.
for connecting with your audience in a fresh and engaging way.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, that's it for today's deep dive. See you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.